Remember HLA? Remember that? Yes, no?
No, no,
No,
Hot
no.
lesbian action with Godfather.
no.
You don't remember that?
No.
HLA, hot lesbian action.
During that time, Terry, Monday Night Wars were going on crazy, and the Attitude Era went nuts. I mean, the things that we were doing back then was crazy, and you guys were at the forefront of it because Dustin was with Goldust was one of the most out there characters, and both of you guys did an incredible job doing the character. Did you guys get any
Thank
pushback?
you.
I thought it was both of you guys were excellent. Did you guys get any pushback from media, from doing appearances, from things, from the right to censor or any groups out there? Because we got a lot of pushback from different things because of stuff we did during the Attitude Era.
Yeah. Um, no, I mean, yes, there was pushback from, Razor, like he didn't want to do it at all. I give Dustin massive credit because he, I mean, a 6'5" tobacco chewing Texan to take that character and make it what it was. That's massive for Dustin. And
It was brilliant for Dustin. I mean,
Dustin
yeah,
did
I thought
Dustin
that
did
was
an
Dustin's
incredible
greatest hour.
Dustin did an
yeah,
incredible job. He's a very entertaining, smart guy.
yeah, he is. Sometimes and sometimes not. But yes, I'm very proud of him for what he did with that character. Yeah,
But what I was
absolutely.
wondering was like the media had has pushback. Every time,
Yeah,
time we would do something a little crazy or Stone
yeah,
Cold would say a bad word or something. You drink beer on television. I mean, there was always getting pushback from sponsors and people. Oh, they're going too far. They're going too far. Then we go a little further. And then they
yeah,
say you're
yeah,
going too far. Then we go a little further. And
yeah,
it was all like a cycle. It was like I loved it back during that day because you'd say, well, they call Vince, and it was always you know how it was, Jerry. It was always a blame the other guy. They'd say, well, the
Yeah,
performer was out there and just did it. I'm sorry, but that's
yeah,
just what happened. Of course, the performer was probably told to do it, so there's always a way to
yeah,
pass the blame. It was a big circle. Nobody ever
yeah.
got it. And meanwhile, ratings just kept going higher and higher and higher. That's why I was wondering if you and Dustin ever had any pushback from the media or from any of the groups that were out there that were having such a problem with the edginess of the Attitude Era.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, but it was a gradual tiptoe um to get to that point where um I'll say this to you. It's sad to me that, once the IPO happened and everything basically got shut down, it saddened me that we could not continue on with the double entendre because, an 8-year-old boy or girl doesn't know what it means if Dustin says, and you can come in my back door. Great, awesome double entendre, right? But if you make a point of it being uh, too far, then it is too far. But if you'll just shut up and let the double entendre do its job, it's amazing. It's wonderful. So yeah,
Yeah, but the things that didn't need a double entendre were just as bad. You'd have the kids
Yeah.
going suck it in schools across America. So it was,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't like there was just blatant stuff. People flipping people off. I mean, it was one of the craziest times in television that time. I don't think there'll ever be anything like it again.
Mm-mm. And I know, Dakota would fly with me to TVs every week. And I remembered as her mom having to kind of circumnavigate how I was going to explain that to Dakota. And so, like, it would be a situation where, remember HLA? Remember that? Yes, no?
No, no,
No,
Hot
no.
lesbian action with Godfather.
no.
You don't remember that?
No.
HLA, hot lesbian action. Okay. So, and then there was
Was that
the
on our, you know, me and Jerry were there. I guess we just missed it. Was that on our show?
yes, and necrophilia
Oh, I do remember that. Yes,
with
yes, yes.
Glenn, right? Right?
Right.
Crazy. So, like, my barometer on that was, how do I explain this to my child without actually explaining it to my child at this age?
Yeah.
You know? And
And because they called us what, maybe 4 or 5 at the time?
oh, three, two, three. Yeah, she went on the road with me when she was a year and a half. Yeah, she had so many uncles on the road. Like, I remember Savio Vega and Shawn Michaels, and like everyone was like, "Can we take her in the ring? Can we take her to get popcorn on the upper level before the gates open? Can we, she married Edge when she was 5. Um, when I asked her what she wanted for her 5th birthday, the theme, because she had been in so many people's weddings as a flower girl, she was like, Mama, I want to be a flower. I want a wedding party. I want a wedding party. So we were in freaking Memphis, Tennessee, and I went to the local bakery there, had them make this big, huge cake, wedding cake. Richie got Edge a suit, got everything that you need for a wedding, right? And they got Edge a ring to give to Dakota for marrying. I mean, it was hilarious. But like, that is, here's going to be another double entendre. That one is much easier to swallow than, the necrophilia and the HLA and all that stuff. I had to make sure that when I was out at the ring, she was not seeing a whole lot of that. So yeah, I don't know if I answered your question or
No,
went down a
you
rabbit
did.
hole. I'm sorry.
I was on an overseas tour, publicity tour when the Kelly Katie Vick thing happened.
Oh my
And I was
God.
asked by a reporter by it, and that was the first I'd heard of it. I didn't know it happened. And I'm literally sitting at some press conference. I don't know where we were. We'd gone through Egypt. I don't think it was in Egypt. I can't remember. I was doing some promotional tour for WWE somewhere overseas. And a promoter asked me about Katie Vick, and I had no idea what this reporter was talking about. And then they tell me, and I think they're ribbing me. I don't know if it's true. I have no idea. I'm like, which to me is dark comedy. We can get into whether it's right or wrong or whatever, but trying to explain it to a reporter overseas when you had no idea that it had happened, I'm like, oh my God, how did I end up the front man of this?